All right. We should be live here relatively soon.
Bob, it's been 2 seconds. Where is it?
I'm sorry. I figured I bought my extra 2 seconds with the free graphics card. My apologies.
You're gonna hold it over my head forever, aren't you, you bastard?
Oh,
Well,
every time we start
technically,
talking like
said
a
graphic
smartass,
card is not working yet. So
Exactly.
I give him a free graphics card. It's not my fault. His old shit box can't run it.
Is his toaster?
My toaster.
It's a shit box.
The Mechanicus in his toaster.
Hey man, I love my toaster.
All right, let me be an annoying asshole and at everyone in the Discord.
The usual.
Report.
Oh,
I'm gonna
always.
report you. Report the
No,
article.
but I found something better.
Oh, what'd you find now?
You two look concerned while I'm going.
There we go. I don't wanna know these posters.
Monocle in the tea.
I like that one.
Remember my first episode with you guys? What was I drinking? Hot tea because my throat was hurting.
Oh, that's,
I
that's
did.
good.
I say, old chap, that sounds an awful lot like Hennessy.
Oh, that's funny. I like that.
Oh, so you had to Streamlabs as a moderator?
What?
The Art of Lore added Streamlabs as a moderator.
Oh yeah, apparently we have like a called like a cloud bot or something. I don't know if that shit works or not. I'm still learning this whole streaming Twitch thing, so I don't know things. Okay. All right.
So
Well,
are we ever really gonna know?
probably not. But anyways, my shit's reading 8 o'clock, so. All right.
Yeah, I think I might do.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Art of Lore show. Here we are, doing more painting, doing more explaining. We have your Magos Explorator, Alan. We have our special guest, Codicere Bob. And you have me, your Theon artist, Kyle.
I mean, at this point, it's really a special guest. He's probably been on here as much as we have.
Close. Very, very close.
Or toward my way through the warp to beat you two.
Like the last one.
He got very angry at us. He became Angron for a second.
Oh, boy.
No, because I had the chance. I have conquered a world.
Ow.
Oh,
Poor
boy.
Angron.
Alrighty. Well, here we are. Let's get to it. Now, as I'm sure you guys have noticed. Oh, hey, look. They've changed their platform again. They got another operating software to stream on. Well, you, sir, and or madam, and or whatever, are correct. We changed it again.
Or toast the file.
I mean,
Toaster
I
file.
think at this point, we've gone... We only had that other one for, like, what, one episode?
Yeah, I only had the one for one
Yes.
episode. Yeah, and I think I used it for a paint and chill, and then that was it.
Okay, so an episode and a half.
So maybe like every like 2 episodes, we should change our software up so like it just just keeps changing.
If
Okay.
you want to buy all them licenses, you're more than welcome to.
I mean, didn't you buy a license for something you've only used twice?
Yeah, that was a bad mistake. I haven't bought a license for this one. I learned my lesson. I'm going to give it some time first.
And they say mankind makes foolishness.
Hey, he's still learning the new world.
Hey,
He took him
I'm a
this long to
robot.
figure out how to
All
work the
right.
computer.
Thank you. Okay.
Just wait till he tries to figure out the bathroom.
Anyways, all right. Let's get on to the camera.
He's a robot. He doesn't even have that part.
It'll
to do that.
confuse him anyway.
And besides, isn't saying poop like the most heinous thing a goddamn Necron can do?
Oh, did you say saying poop? What?
Oh, you haven't
Yes,
seen the new
it
episode?
is.
Yes, apparently saying excrement, anything that involves excrement, literally is a death sentence. Like if you say that, you will die in Necron society.
Not necessarily die, but if you're the royal court, you'll get your ass tossed out.
I for sure didn't watch the last episode because I'm actually currently reading said book and I don't want spoilers.
Oh.
So,
Well, spoiler!
I decided not to watch the episode because I don't want spoilers on the book I'm currently reading.
Spoiler alert, Cain killed everything at least once.
That's also one of the books I'm reading.
Which one are you on?
The first one. I haven't even started yet. I just have it.
Well, let me know. If you have an iPhone or an iPad or something you're listening off on, I could supply you with a few dozen of them.
Hello, Royal Stag!
Oh, boy. Hey,
So
Royal Stag!
I have your episode ready for you.
It's 1 a.m. He is a trooper, I will tell you what.
He's tolerated us from the first Krieg episode to now.
Yeah, he's come back, okay? What's that say?
Half my brothers don't even want to hear about this crap anymore. I am very much supportive of this gentleman.
Wait, what the fuck?
What's that?
The Royal Stag, please refrain from spamming symbol. What?
Oh, that's something I'm gonna have to fix.
Yeah, I'm gonna work in Streamlabs for a second.
If you can, go for it. Turn that one off. I just wanted the full caps one. That's the only one I wanted.
Yeah, he put the time in and it's saying, hey, bad.
Yeah.
I actually do not have abilities to do that.
No? Oh man,
No.
I gotta do stuff.
Yeah, you're the owner. I'm the moderator.
Oh my goodness. How do I do stuff?
But yes, Royal Stag, I actually have the episode you requested. I actually put some effort in this one. Although unfortunately I will only be Mechanicum has a lot of lore, so I'm going to be cutting it into 2 parts. So this one is going to be the Mechanicum, and the next episode is going to be the Adeptus Mechanicus.
Well,
and I will be getting into that in a little bit.
Oh, back when the tech boys weren't technophiles.
They were always technophiles.
We'll find out that comes later.
Granted, it takes about a couple of thousand years, but yes, they still become toaster fuckers.
Oh wait, I think I know how to do it. I think I remember.
Well, I'm just trying to buy Kyle time to fix Streamlabs.
We're waiting.
Yes, Kyle.
Just calm down. Okay, no, I gotta set to stop links. That's what it is.
Listen, you Necron git, hurry up.
Hey, it should be fixed, okay? I'm gonna tell you what, Royal Stag, spam them emotes. Do it. I want to see if it works. I want at least.
I don't want him to get banned,
I want at least 5. I can unban him. I think.
God, you're gonna ban the one guy that can stand us.
Would you do this?
I know.
This is like a whole other thing.
Hey, it worked! He put 106 and it worked.
Look! There it goes! Ah! I'm learning, guys. I'm learning. All right, back to the show. What are we talking about? Royal Stag's gonna be excited for this one, ain't he?
Oh yeah, I told you before. It's the episode he requested for. We're doing the Adeptus Mechanicus, or in this episode, the Mechanicum. Because yeah, just to have so much lore, it's kind of would put to shame if I do any more than this. Because I can't do this justice in an hour. So we can give extra time.
So we're splitting her up into 2 parts.
Yes, we are today.
Okay.
So, and obviously, I always got to start with a quote because quotes are amazing. So, we are doing this. Beginning quote. There is no truth in flesh, only betrayal. There is no strength in flesh, only weakness. There is no consistency in flesh, only decay. There is no certainty in flesh, but death. End quote. The credo of the Omniscience.
No, the credo is engage the linkage, O mighty Omniscience.
No, that is their battle cry. Because, the battle cry is even better. But usually it's nothing but gobbledygook that we can understand because they're speaking in holy binary.
Holy binary.
Yes, holy binary. But to start with the Mechanicum, you gotta go way back into the dark age of technology. So in the Dark Age technology, it was pretty much a technophile paradise. You know, it's the reason why it's called the Dark Age technology is because technology was fucking at this point like in the realm of magic. So mankind spread across the galaxy from the year 15,000 to 25,000, and they pretty much conquered a good chunk of the galaxy. And again, their technology was fucking insane. I remember a story about an like an STC, a standard template construct, that they're always searching for. Decided to save a Mechanicum ship, and what happened was it took control of the ship, so literally nobody could do anything. It pulled out like fucking guns that didn't even know it happened, and it shot a black hole at a Eldar ship that forced it to go back a second in time to the point that the particles interconnected and pretty much exploded the fucking ship. That is a small, tiny bit of technology that we had back then. It's fucking insane.
So the Imperial Man was kind of like the Necrons back in the day.
Oh, if Necrons woke up in the Dark Age technology, I'm pretty sure you guys been crushed. No problem whatsoever.
We could explode stars. Just saying.
Yeah, and
Say more like if they woke up during the Great Crusade, they'd get obliterated. We didn't exactly have super soldiers going around all over the place back then.
yeah, I'm pretty sure they could put up a fight during the Great Crusade, but then again, the Emperor would just be like, heh, robots, snap his fingers and fucking turn them all to dust. But I have a feeling that yeah, it'd be more of a fight, but during the back end technology, yeah, no. I mean, to get further into it, there's actually only one really bad war, and that was the age of 25,000, was the Men of Iron. This was pretty much your basic robot uprising. Skynet decided to say fuck the manlings.
Skynet and the manlings.
Yeah, but when I say a war, it wasn't really a war. It was pretty much like it's half-ass uprising. Yeah, there were robots walking around with laser guns, going pew pew Terminator style, but there was also AIs, STCs saying fuck you and not doing their job and letting everyone starve to death or get killed by fucking Kajin devils. Or there is a nanobots going around turning everyone to slag, sort of thing. It was a very bad time. And these Men of Iron actually had your classic Necron weapons. They exploded stars and made them go supernova and destroyed entire solar systems. So yes, they also had the technology too, Kyle.
Yeah, if you say so.
And when this war was so bad, it actually took a galaxy-wide coalition. It took the Orcs, the Eldar, everybody to get together to fight off the Men of Iron. It was pretty much like a crisis in Stellaris. That bad. And then a couple thousand years go on, the war is still fucking going on, and eventually they all get together and just destroy the Men of Iron. And everybody was fucked, especially the humans. Humans were in a...
Bob, did you read Gaunt's Ghost?
I have.
You remember what they found in that temple or whatever the fuck it was?
Oh, I remember.
Yeah.
And I'm very happy they took a lot of thermite to it.
I have a feeling this is a spoiler thing.
Yeah.
So spoiler
Would you like
alert.
to be spoiled?
Spoiler alert. Yeah, go ahead. Spoiler alert, guys. Spoiler alert. Flash on screen.
Well, at the end of the first Gaunt's Ghost novel, they are looking for something. The traitors in the Sabbath's World's Crusade are looking to overthrow the current War Master. What they found was an STC for a Man of Iron replicator. A replicator tainted by chaos.
That could make Men of Iron.
So Chaos Men of Iron.
Yes.
Bring out the goddamn incense and oils and burn that motherfucking thing as like a heretic.
More like we took all the thermite and explosives we had, stuck it around the bitch, and then prayed to the Emperor and the Omnissiah and whatever Imperial saint there is, and blew the bastard up.
You pray to Alunius Pius. Pretty much, yeah.
The blessed Lord of the Imperial Guard. The only human I respect. Besides Kane.
Besides
Uh,
There
Kane.
too.
Goddamn Space Marine. You think you're all better than everybody.
Well, I'm sorry. Most of us don't run when we just see 1 or 2 or 3 bugs, while you're screaming about it's the end of the goddamn world.
You see, if you die, you're fine. If I die, it's horrible. Okay? I have knowledge.
No, yes, knowledge.
Knowledge is divine. The flesh is weak. And we'll be going more about this later. So, after the Men of Iron War, the humans were just in a very bad straits. Their fucking military was gone. A lot of the infrastructure was gone. Ships were destroyed. Planets were exploded. Nanomachines just turned entire worlds into death worlds. You know what else can go worse, Kyle? I'll give you a guess. What goes wah?
Good old
Wow.
Greenie boys.
Yeah, the orcs decided to
These
this
guys.
time. The human race was so powerful. Actually, the orcs had a non-aggression pact with humanity.
Correction. The Corks had a non-aggression pack.
Same difference. But I think at this time the orcs kind of beat themselves stupid and turned to orcs. But
Just
still
about.
technically- And then they decided, hey, the humans are weak. Let's go crump them. Let's get the shiny things. And then what else happened? The Drukhari realized, hey, perfect time for slaves, and started raiding human worlds. Even the Eldar decided to start raiding humanity.
It didn't really help that the psychic network that we were using to get the hell around collapsed.
I'm getting into that.
And then everybody who we thought was friends decided to go, ooh, snack.
Yeah, so the Eldar started to take our technology. The Quarks started crumping people and getting the loots. The Drukhari were taking slaves. I feel the worst for them. I will do an episode about Drukhari later.
Is
but
that why
I'm
the
gonna
Great
just-
Allfather hates everything alien?
Yeah.
Suffice to say, there was a reason why we felt no pity from burning down craft worlds when we found them.
There's a reason
Not at
why
all.
there's a reason why Vulcan burnt that Eldar child.
There's a reason why he shouldn't feel bad.
Yeah. And then you want to know what's even worse? Just to add layers on top of how horrible things are. Warp storms cut off all intergalactic trade. Every world was forced to fend for themselves. And on top of it all, enslavers.
Yay!
Yay! They started turning people into goddamn gateways and letting demons run amok.
And then Terra took a shit.
Oh yeah, because when warp storms happened, Terra was a Econopolis. AKA, there is no ground. It is all cities. And cities mean a lot of people. A lot of people means a lot of food. And the way they got the food was by AgriWorld sending food to them.
Oh, Terra was somewhat self-sufficient. It was more like a fallen empire world if you ever played Stellaris. Technologically suffice and great. The problem is, what happens when mankind goes stupid?
They beat each other to death.
Yep.
Well, also, no, it was also a fact that, yeah, Terra was losing a lot. It had imported a majority of its food.
But it had enough stockpile to live.
Yes.
What happened next?
It was
is what-
they
the
started
Kriegers-
fighting. Yeah, they started fighting
the Krieg-
over that food.
No, what happened next? The Kriegers would consider a pro-gamer move.
A pro gamer move.
Yeah, you know, get all. What is the humanity's favorite thing? Nukes.
Nuke it.
Nuke it
Because
dead.
whenever it comes to 40k, it's always nukes. Nukes or radiation. 9 times out of 10, that solves everything.
Several homicidal crusades, people going on religious wars, and Terra looked like a shithole.
Yes, Royal Stag, there is a nuke in every episode.
There's always
It's-
nukes.
If it is, it means we're not talking about their Imperium.
Well, it's either nukes, or the pyramid, it's either nukes, pretty much Odin's Anvil, which is fucking or bombardment, or virus bombs. 9 times out of 10, that is in every episode. Even in some Elder episodes. But enough about Terra. We're here to talk about the Mechanicum. So we're going to talk about Mars. So before all this went down, Mars was actually a paradise world. It was terraformed to look just like Earth. Pretty much, there was water, there was food, there was actually breathable air. And of course, as Royal Stack says, there's a nuke in every episode. When the war storms happened, Mars was cut off also. And then people started to panic. And then when people panic, people turn stupid. And when people turn stupid, they drop fucking nukes. There was civil war on Mars. Mars formed into several factions. And the civil war happened, they actually broke the radiation shielding.
I'm good at
And
nuking.
so radiation just started smacking into Mars. It pretty much started turning into a fucking hellscape. And it doesn't help that on top of that, they were fucking nuking each other to oblivion, which was scarring the Earth even more. Mars was just falling apart. So what happened was people started to go into the underground forges. Yes, Mars was actually slowly turning into a forge world. So the mechanics and everyone went down below to avoid the war and the radiation and death. And for several hundred years, they stayed under there. And as that was going on, people up top started to actually mutate. Who here is an SCP fan?
I don't know too much about that.
Bob, you know about SCP?
Fuck yeah. And I have a sneaky suspicion this is not going to be the kind of... This is going to be fun and cuddly ones like 99.
No, this is gonna be SCP-001 Daybreak.
Ah, fuck me.
Yeah, they started turning to pretty much just... They turned into like melty people. Yeah. And they were very much, hey, I want to kill all the non-melty people. So, the people in the underground forges pretty much just tried to like brace themselves if the mutants started busting down the doors. And when I say busting down the doors, pretty much bash into it, drag the people out, and then nom nom them. Because at this point, Mars was once again a dead, barren world with no food. And so the mutants ate everything biological to survive. And 9 times out of 10, that was non-mutated people. If a little bit of cannibalism in there, just for a little bit of variety.
These are your people, bud.
No, these aren't my people. That SCP-001 people are not my people.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Hey, you're the one who exterminated those planets. I don't want to hear from you. But as these people were underground and trying to survive, the people who know how to like fix everything, like the oxygen regenerators, they can make weapons that can fortify the doors. They became to have the most prestige. And as years went on, they started to become holy, and they started to become the tech priests. And then that's when the cult of the machine started to form. So there's actually differences between the cult mechanic, the cult and the cult of the machine. The cult and the Death Mechanicus, the cult Mechanicus, all that. A lot of people actually, even me, as you probably just heard, really start to mess that up. So the cult Mechanicum, the cult Mechanicus is pretty much like the religion. The Mechanicum is pretty much post-heresy. That was them. The Adeptus Mechanicus is post-heresy. The Mechanicum is pre-heresy. God damn, I can't.
You good there, bud?
No, I'm having fucking seizures going on. God damn.
I got the same face as Royal Stag there.
Yeah, and now I'm sitting here going, God damn, what's going on with me? I'm having glitches. Alright, let me try this again. The Mechanicum is pre-heresy, the Adeptus Mechanicus is post-heresy, and the Cult Mechanicus / Cult of the Machine is the religion. That's what I was trying to say.
That makes more sense.
Yeah, and a lot of people get it wrong. Even some official art and all that, and official like books and that, actually get that wrong. And then if we're going to talk about the Mechanicum, we got to talk about the Cult Mechanicus, which is the religion. So another thing people get wrong along is the Omnissiah, the Machine God, and one thing that nobody talks about is the Trinity of the Motion Force. That is the like the whole, like the pretty much like the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. And that is that,
Amen.
but for the cult Mechanicus. So the machine god is just your basic god. He is like, again, going with Christianity. He is the big guy with the white hair, white beard. And then also there is the Omnissiah, who is pretty much the machine god flesh. And obviously
He is basically the Jesus of the machine cult.
Yes, and that is the Emperor. And the motion force, which in the Trinity, is the power of all life. It is the thing that gives everything in life power, like your life, the power of
Say, so
the power
electricity?
of motion. Yes, and also that's where like Roll Stags, look, the electro priests. They are the priest of the motion force. And then where they got the coils going on, the electricity. Yeah, and that's why they also look a little more humanoid, because again, motion force. They're all there is just like inside, just to harness their electrical power. But also the religion was actually more or less a religion of survival in the beginning, because we got to keep the stuff running. We got to have the oxygen in the bunker. We got to have the people fixing the auto harvesters. We got to have the people fixing the reactors so we can have power. We got the people fixing our weapons. So yeah, it was religion of survival to begin with, and it just slowly started just becoming a state religion. And another thing people get wrong too, it is actually not a religion of machines. It is a knowledge, for knowledge is divine. Yes, you worship machines because machines are what kept you alive. Yes, you worship, fixing things, and you got to have special rights to do it. But it's more or less the knowledge of how to do it that is really like what they worship. You can worship a person because he has the knowledge of how to do that. But if a person does not have a knowledge, they're just worthless. So that's why a lot of tech priests, they are very protective of themselves, because if they die, they're losing so much divine in them. But while your basic human right there, hell, I'm gonna grab him, use him as a meat shield. He has nothing really there. He needs to die so that I can get out and I can bring that divine knowledge where it needs to go. And also machines are divine because they have the knowledge inside of them. But so that's really what it is, because it's not all about, toaster is beautiful, must protect toaster. No, not really what it is.
It kind of is.
Well, yeah, but again, it's a toaster. Everyone loves toasters, okay? And of course, if going further in, you gotta talk about the mysteries of the machine cult. So there are several mysteries and warnings of the machine cult. There is life is directed motion. The spirit is the spark of life. Sentience is the ability to learn the value of knowledge. Intellect is the understanding of knowledge. Sentience is the barest form of intellect. Understanding is the true path to comprehension. Comprehension is the key to all things. The non-Messiah knows all and comprehends all. So see, the mysteries is all about knowledge. So, it's all not about toaster fucking. Okay? Okay, Bob?
How you could have fooled me.
It's not all toaster fucking, okay? But there are also warnings. The alien mechanism is the perversion of the truth. The soul is the constance of sentience. A soul can be bestowed only by the Omnissiah. The soulless sentience is the enemy of all. Staring at you, Kyle.
What?
The knowledge of the ancients stands beyond question.
You should love me. I'm a machine.
You have no soul. Your soul got omnom by the Pokemon.
Just because I ain't got no soul don't mean I ain't no machine.
You're goddamn soulless. You don't even have a machine spirit.
Well,
The
that's
machine
just
spirit-
rude.
The machine spirit guards the knowledge of the ancients. Flesh is fallible, but ritual honors the machine spirit. To break with ritual is to break with faith. So you gotta have that ritual. Yeah, Rostad, goddamn Terminator. You have no soul.
I'm sad now.
You're a robot. You have no feelings. You ain't got you ain't goddamn Oberon. Or was it Oberon?
Are you talking about the Ordinatus Armageddon?
I don't know. There's some guy that thinks he's still flesh and bean.
You talking
Can't remember
about
his name.
Xandrak?
Yeah, Xandrak.
Nemesis
Oh yeah,
Xandrak?
Oberon was the guy I murdered with.
Oberon is
chaos
his
blade.
bodyguard.
Yeah. Oh, don't make him too sad. He'll nuke us. He'll nuke the sun.
I'm gonna take your son away.
Ugh. Okay, sorry. I had to oil the Vox speaker. Ugh. So yeah, those are the warnings and the mysteries, and again, all about knowledge, not just about fucking the toasters, Bob. God damn it!
Then
You
quit
make that joke
talking
so
about
many.
fucking toasting.
No, I keep on saying this because that's all you can ever talk about with a goddamn Mechanicus. Every time it's always, oh, chick, this, this. Well, you can't always go for the toasters. Sometimes you gotta go for the computer, okay?
The fact that you had.
I just felt Bob just do the concern.
And this is why we don't like you technophiles and Ultramar.
You mean
I
the
wanna go to your
blueberry orchard?
Yes, I don't want to go to your blueberry orchard anyways.
Yet you fuckers keep trying to sneak in.
Should
Well,
I
last time they
those to me
snuck
when I
in, they
can-
brought your dad back, so...
Yeah, Belisarius' call brought back Grandpa Smurf.
Should I 3D print a toaster mini?
It's Papa Smurf. Grandpa Smurf would be the Emperor.
No. He's gold. He's not blue. You leave the Omnisci out of
So is
this.
the golden.
Leave the Omnisci out of this, okay? Goddamn, Papa Smurf is your chapter
Yes,
master.
it's
Grandpa Smurf is
Nope.
him. Is Ultra Depression, okay? I gotta talk to Xandrak already. You got. I mean, Trazen. We gotta throw him in the cube, Kyle.
Well, we need to set up and hit a goal first.
God damn it! Get some subscribers. I want to throw the Codicil into a cube.
Well, I'll tell you what. We got the goal right there. 50. We get to 50.
If he gets me anywhere near that library of his, he's gonna be missing a few books. You'll think I was a blood raven.
We get to 50 followers. We'll throw Bob in the cube.
Yes. So we'll give me a good time to talk about that if you want, or do you want me about the notes?
Finish up your notes and then we'll bring that up towards the end.
Okay. Well, there's a little teaser for you guys though. So while Bob is contemplating on how to become a blood raven.
Oh, it's easy. It's just called. Oh, that's a nice artifact you have there. It'd be a real shame if I borrowed it.
They're the goddamn orc looters.
They're magpies.
Anyways, we're not talking about the blood ravens. So the human is also an organic machine, because again, the human can hold knowledge. So technically, they're not always human life is worthless, but just destroy them. Human life is worth something if you have knowledge inside of you. Also, emotion is a hindrance. Only logic and efficiency is what should be in your mind, because you should become an organic computer. And every machine has a machine spirit. Is what you have to contemplate, like pretty much make happy if you want it to work. And it always goes to certain levels. Like your Imperial las gun, all you gotta do is put a little tiny oil on and say a prayer with some incense. There you go. It should work fine. Now, if you want to do a Titan, that's when you gotta get like 100 tech priests all together, speaking a holy binary. The entire room needs to be filled with incense smoke, and you gotta grab an entire barrel of fucking incense and dump it on top of the thing.
Yeah, well,
And that's probably gonna take about a week.
A Titan is just a wee bit bigger than a las gun.
Yeah, just a tiny bit. And also, the machine spirit is more complex. If anybody here has a good view to figure out like the rituals that need to be done, if any of you have Warhammer Plus, the Blood Ravens. What was it called? The Raven Blood? What was the episode called? This show called?
Angels of Death?
Angels of Death. I could not remember the name for the life. Cannot remember the name for the life of me.
Those are
Actually
blood
has
angels.
Yeah, it actually has a part where a tech marine is waking up something that's very important, and he actually does the whole ritual. And that's a good way to see like what goes on to you know, make the machine spirit happy. So it's not enough about the religion. That's pretty much like the gist of what you need about the religion. So back to like Mars and horrible situations going on. The mutants were constantly trying to break into the underground forges, and as I was going on, like I said, the mechanics, the tech priests were getting like smarter, and they were learning how to actually hold their own, and eventually they were no longer able to break into the forges, and the tech priests started to push back. After I think it was somewhere like around a couple hundred to 1,000 years, they eventually were able to retake Mars, and the cult Mechanicum, or the Mechanicum, was the only one actually still on the planet and actually had full control over. So yay them! They now have a dead world. So I think for a whole millennium, they were actually on this planet and were turning it into their prime forge world. That's when when the whole, if you ever look at a picture of it, like the whole skull face started to form on there, and just forges started popping up everywhere. And they also started to learn something. The warp storms were actually starting to dissipate a little bit. There were actually lulls in the storms. So they were able to actually start setting up fleets and sending them out, which were some of the first exploratory fleets.
Oh, that rings a bell.
Yeah, some of them never arrived, lost contact, went MIA, got butt fucked by demons. The horrible fates.
All the fun stuff.
Others of them actually made their destinations their destinations. Even some of them, even more, were able to actually keep contact with Mars in like very like sporadic doses. And that's actually where, if I ever get a chance, Nox Fabrica came from, which is going to be my own Forge world that I plan on making. So, in case anybody's ever wants to learn about that, yes, I have a Forge world I want to make. I'm excited to actually start working on this so Kyle can paint my minis.
Yes,
Then
so I can paint your minis.
All right, good night, Rostek. Yes, I would really like to. If I get enough thing, I would like to actually make a whole. Yeah, and again, it's going to be called Nox Fabrica. That's all I'm going to tell about it for now.
Yeah, well, you'll have to you'll have to do an episode on it, like Royal's saying.
Oh yeah, I would love to. So, yeah, little teaser, exactly. Yeah, Rostek teaser. And also, they also decided to start making something even more horrible, too, on Mars. Hey, buddy. They made what's called the Vault of Eternal Knowledge. So what it is they take a psychic servitor, strap him to a machine, and pretty much connect every Forge world in the galaxy to it. It's pretty much the painful internet.
The painful internet.
Yes.
It's what the internet is soon to become.
Bold of you to imply that the internet isn't already painful to deal with.
I believe this is even more painful.
That's why I said what the internet is soon to become.
Yes. Well,
yeah. You're just gonna plug yourself right in.
Oh god, is that ever gonna start turning the fucking Sword Art Online?
Get worse.
Alright, so now that everybody who horrible curse words, we just lost all. You're gonna learn into the statistics that everybody dropped off when I said SAO. Just back
all the analytics, everything just went to 0.
Yeah, nobody's gonna watch the rest of this.
It's like, yeah, right along the 40-minute mark, it just went to 0, guys.
I know why.
But I didn't even know about that. But yeah, every Forge world in the galaxy is actually connected to the Vault of Eternal Knowledge. And it's, again, as you can probably tell from the name, it's where everyone sends all their goddamn their knowledge into this so they can store it forever.
So they
Supposed
store
to.
all of their shit into just one big bank.
Yeah, supposedly. They're supposed to. But if further on, as I could talk about it, I'll do a little teaser for the future episodes. Not every Forge world is exactly compliant with Mars. Like, there's ones like Mechanicum, which pretty much are openly hostile to Mars, tell them to go fuck themselves.
Yeah,
Others
well,
only pay lip service, while some of them are full-on kowtowing to the Fabricator General, Daddy. It's a very wide spectrum. So, going back there,
acknowledge me
as the millennium
harder,
was going
Daddy.
on... Alright, guys, the end of the episode. I'm gonna hop off. Have a good night. I gotta go mind wipe myself now.
I missed it. What happened?
You don't want to know. You don't want to know, Bob.
Explain, Necron.
All I said was knowledge me harder, Daddy.
Thankfully I turned off my ear.
Tech Priest, I request a mind wipe.
You want some? You want
done
some forget me
asked.
juice?
I request forget me juice.
Ah, the forget me juice. Yes.
Yeah, there's also juice that makes you look at heretics. Join in the Discord and watch even more horrifying memes.
I have to I have to update our meme slideshow.
You gotta add that. You gotta add that juice that makes you look at heretics. Thought that was hilarious.
Yeah, we've had some new stuff in there. I gotta add it.
Okay, it's just a little. I have
If
no
you
life.
would also like to add to our meme slideshow, join our Discord, and inside the meme channel, drop your favorite Warhammer 40k memes. Shameless plug-in.
Yeah, shameless plug-in. So, Kyle, would you want to answer me another question? You can too, Bob. So, after the millennia, something happened on Terra. Would you guys want to answer this question? What happened?
The Emperor.
Was that your guess too, Kyle?
Well, I know the Emperor comes after the Warp Storms. I do know that.
Yeah, the good old Emperor united Terra.
Good old Emps.
And the entire time, the Mechanicum was actually watching. And they actually wrote off Terra as a dead world when we found out nothing about barbarians. Then they turn around and all of a sudden there's the Emperor saying, "Sup, motherfucker." And at this point, actually, too, Mechanicum actually had, again, we're sending out fleets. They had a good grasp on the solar system. They're actually mining the asteroids, sending all the materials to Mars because Mars is a very hungry bitch for metal. So,
Well,
and then all of a
just call
sudden,
them toasters.
it's not just toasters. God damn it!
It was just for toasters.
No, it's not just for toasters.
It was.
God damn it! Fuck you all. Fuck you all. Okay. Fuck you all. So back to Giz. So the Emperor showed up on Mars, and at this point, Mars was really good, and the Emperor knew he couldn't just take on Mars.
Correction. It was not beneficial to take on Mars.
He could
Again,
have.
he could not.
You're just gonna lose
He
a lot of
could
shit.
have. But it wasn't worth it.
You want to know why it wasn't worth it? Because goddamn Mars had a fucking Titan legions.
And the Emperor had the 10,000.
Yes, but I'm pretty sure even the 10,000 can't survive a sun hitting.
I hate to inform you, but they have multiple times.
All
Just
I
look
am
at the
surrounded
war for
by
Eleanor.
is fear and dead men.
Dead men.
You can't follow what the Imperium says about them. Okay, it's obviously they obviously goddamn just bloat their own egos.
For the Battle of Eleanor, when the Emperor saved Primarchs Horus, Mortarion, and Perturabo from an orc assault, he deployed the entirety of the 10,000 against a world infested with orcs, their gargants, and other war machines. And that entire war, only 3 of the 10,000 fell.
Hey Bob, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Who wrote down the history of that battle?
The fact that their names are inscribed upon the Emperor's armor is enough. Something that
Has anyone ever
done.
really seen his armor? That recently,
Horace
like, say it right now?
Lupercal speaks of this, and he has every reason to lie about it.
Horace Lupercal? Oh, the arch traitor?
Yes, the one that would have every reason to lie about it.
Oh, and also, again, the Imperium of Man wrote the history?
Welcome to the Art of Lore show, where the Imperium of Man just argue with each other.
I'm independent.
Oh my god.
He says independent, but the last time they tried that card, Dorn walked up and went, "Would you like to change your answer?" And they went, "Yes, we would." To be fair, I would change my answer if the entirety of the 7th Legion was standing outside my shit going, "Would you like to change your answer?"
Try again, please.
I will give you 6 seconds to change your answer. Please make use of it.
Also, again, lore history. This, right now, me and Bob is the goddamn nutshell. Always arguing with each other.
Yes. Especially since you don't want to bring extremely powerful weapons of mass destruction into war zones. You fucking knobheads.
We don't want to lose the important machines. Losing
Just
them would...
use them!
No! What if they get destroyed?
What if we lose the world and it gets destroyed anyway?
We can take them away.
Oh, for fuck's
But no,
sake.
we're not putting them in here to get destroyed. We can defend the planet, okay? But no, if we put them out there, they're gonna get fucking blown up. And then therefore we lost divine knowledge.
And this is how you've lost a mountain of Forge Worlds during the Heresy.
We're more than welcome to lose 1,000 Forge Worlds if we can keep 10.
And then lost the Eternal Volt.
The Eternal Vault, we don't fucking care about that one. Okay? That one there was full of heresy.
Oh boy.
We've made the Necron uncomfortable.
The Necron I don't get too fucked about that. He's a soulless machine. I'm trapped here against my will.
I'm surprised you're not trying to hump it.
Fuck that thing, okay? That thing can go.
Yes,
fuck
I
off
know
and
you
die.
would.
I have a toaster. Why do I need him?
Because it moves and yells at you back.
That doesn't make me happy. I'd rather have something.
He
just
needs
sit
to
there.
hear that
You
ching
know what
of
they
the
say?
toaster.
Wincest is incest is wincest.
Okay, we're not goddamn space marines. Okay,
Incest.
We don't
is
have sex
best.
drives.
that's what you think. Do we need to talk about the Emperor's children?
We don't talk about Fulgrim's ill-gotten lot. That's because Daddy touched them too much.
Well, Daddy was a horrible father.
And now we're going off on a tangent again.
I feel like this is
Sorry, by
supposed to
time.
be the Mechanicum episode. I'm getting
It's
Krieg
supposed to be, but
vibes.
It's supposed to be whenever you put the Imperium of Man into one room, all they do is bicker and argue. Even Bob can't say no to that one.
No. But the second anybody goes, "Yeah, fuck that guy," the rest of us go, "The fuck did you just say?" Screeches in high gothic binary assassination protocols.
Nerds. Yes, we are nerds.
Who said that?
Damn
Keeper
straight
2000.
we're nerds.
Well, Keeper, you're not a nice person. I'm revoking your library card.
Revoking your library card.
How's it going, Megan? Yes, we are extreme nerds, and we are proud to be extreme nerds.
Oh, Megan's in here now too?
Yeah.
That's
Shut up, your mama buys you Mega Blocks instead of Legos.
Oh god, the shit going down tonight. And I'm sitting on the sidelines.
Hey, well, while we're here sitting there bickering, you're just painting.
Fine with me. Don't y'all want to play this damn game? Let me paint the fucking figures.
Hey, you're doing a good job painting the figures. Besides, this is a shorter episode anyway. We're good to bicker. We can reach the hour mark.
Yeah, this is just filler. Because you want to cut this in half.
Well, I can't do the Mechanicus justice in an hour. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It took me like 40 minutes just to get to the
Watch
this
him
part.
do the
And I'll-
Blueberry episode in 5 minutes. They're Space
'cause I don't
Marines. I don't like them. All right. Next episode.
Episode's done. Oof. Megan's sick. Second day out calling in because I'm sick. Ew.
That's not good.
Like, right, just don't give it to any of us. We'll be happy.
Yeah, we don't need that
I've already
Wi-Fi.
missed
That Wi-Fi COVID.
As long as I don't get scrap code again. Jesus Christ, that was horrible. So I only got a little bit left, so let's just finish this up. So when the Emperor showed up, and it was recorded in Mechanicum that he was able to fix technology in a single touch, just like the Omnissiah. So he was reclaimed the Omnissiah with some resistance. The High Lord, the Fabricator General, and did not like that he seen them as just bending the knee to the Emperor. But also the Parliament, because yes, at this point, Tech Greece actually had a Parliament, not just the High Fabricator General. Half of them sided with the Emperor, believing he was the Omnissiah. The other half were Fabricator General. Like, yeah, he's a false prophet. And along with this, they signed the Treaty of Olympus. In the Treaty of Olympus, Martian religion was respected and was not to be destroyed. They formed a defensive alliance. They promised independence of Mars, along with finding of their forge worlds that were sent off in the explorator fleets. The Vault of Moravik was to be closed. STC fragments were to be given to Mars, and Mars is to supply the Great Crusade with everything they need, along with ships, guns, Space Marine armor, everything. And along with that, yeah, they proclaimed.
Oh.
He was proclaimed the Omnissiah.
I don't paint that well, but thank you. I will take the compliment though.
Yeah, Kyle, you paint better than me. Let's not show my art.
Well,
my art's horrible.
We're not going to talk about mine.
Good news
it's hard to
I
paint
got orc.
with power.
Oh, did I show you guys that I fixed my my Kriegsman? I finally found the Krieg color I wanted, so I fixed his bootstraps and his cuffs. He's not as dark now.
Join our Discord and you can actually see more of him. Kyle actually took pretty good pictures of it.
Yeah, join the Discord. You can see all the minis, and you can also
Shameless plug-in.
You can also see Royal Stag's minis, and he's been working on his D&D stuff. It's actually pretty cool. He's doing some good work. And then you got and then you got Mighty Man's minis. He's pretty cool, man. He got some good shit. Have you seen that that rider he's got? He's like riding like a dinosaur or something.
Oh yeah, that's pretty. That one was pretty damn cool.
I love the fucking blue highlights on that.
If I ever do actually get my painting going, I'll take a picture and show you, and you guys can.
I know you're in there, Megan. It's just shameless plug-in. I gotta say it for everybody.
Yeah, everyone needs to know this. We need more people on Discord.
It's my shameless plug-in time.
I think this is our fourth one this episode.
About. Oh, that reminds me. Let's have a few minutes to have a word about our sponsors. Okay, continue the episode.
Sponsor us.
Alan just wants to be sponsored by Dr. Pepper. That's all he cares about.
Hey, man. Give me some Dr. Pepper, and I'll say Dr. Pepper 17 times because Dr. Pepper is the greatest Dr. Pepper. Dr.
We're
Pepper
not
is amazing.
sponsored
So
yet.
Cease!
I'm just trying to say, give me this.
Gotta use Twitch alerts. Good. Don't I have Twitch alerts on? Or do I not have Twitch alerts on?
I didn't get one this time.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't get it.
Do you normally get Twitch alerts?
Yeah, I do.
Then why didn't it work this time around?
I don't know. You fucked with the settings. You might have turned it off.
I just hit the go live button. It normally does it itself.
I don't know, Kyle. I didn't get a Twitch alert. It's all up to you at that point.
Commands for the Discord and socials. Oh god, I don't know how to do that shit.
Yeah, we don't know how to do that one. All we know is on our thing, we actually have a link.
You're gonna have to teach me, oh great one, because I have no idea.
Yeah, we have no idea what we're doing. But that's all I have for this episode, though. Next episode, I'll actually start talking about the Great Crusade. I'll talk about the Horus Heresy, and I'll talk about the Deus Mechanicus. So that's all about the Mechanicum, which is the pre-heresy to the Deus Mechanicus, which is post-heresy. How'd I do, oh great librarian?
Horrible.
Because you weren't
Don't
talking
worry.
about blueberries.
Yeah, we were talking about the blueberries. We're talking about his least favorite faction. He bans me. He bans me from Ultramar.
No, everybody's least hated faction is the Inquisition. Let's get it right.
Yeah.
Nobody likes them.
The Gestapo.
Nobody.
See, Bob, I made Bob official again because he knows I'm not wrong.
No, not even a little bit. Well, Super Descapo.
So for also everyone watching this in the future, if you actually look at the top, we actually have a follower goal. If we get to 50 followers, we have a special surprise for you guys. You want to say what it is, Kyle?
If we get to 50 followers, we are going to put Bob. What did we say in the cube?
We're gonna put him in. We're gonna talk to. You're gonna talk to your friend Trazen.
We're gonna get Trazen to put Bob in the cube, and we are just going to have so much fun, just talking about some good old blueberries and other various Space Marines.
Yeah, we're gonna find every horrible wrong fact we can, and we're going to just straight up torture Bob.
We're gonna have a good old Space Marine episode.
Yes, we're just gonna pretty much make sure Bob. We're gonna make sure Bob can't jump in here and stop us. So he's gonna be stuck in chat, just screaming at us.
He's
and we're
gonna be stuck in the chat as we have a wonderful talk about some good old Space Marines.
Aren't you excited, Bob?
He won't be able to come in here and talk to us. He won't be able to force his way through the warp like the last episode.
I will warn you, when I get out. And it's not when or if, it's when.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna turn on the Geller fields.
There will be no fucking escape.
Yeah, so go ahead. If we can get up to 50 followers, that's what we're gonna do. We're going to torture Bob.
You will see Bob screaming in the chat.
Sad.
Well, Keeper, you should watch our past episodes. You can learn more about lore. And watch how Bob gets pissed off whenever we talk horrible facts about Space Marines.
Well, we finally got to the point to where Twitch is deleting our old videos. So if anybody wants to go to the very beginning, they are on our YouTube, which is also in the About section. So you can go in there and watch the original episodes and kind of like watch the VODs. I don't edit them or anything. They just get thrown right in there. So you might hear us talk about some of the chat in there and not know what the fuck's going on, but it's all about the fun of it.
Yeah, so all you really need to know is if we get to 50 followers, we're just going to torture Bob, and Bob is going to be stuck helpless. It's going to be hilarious.
Shame.
Oh, shush you. You're torn through the warp several times going.
Yes, and every time you think you've upgraded your binaric shielding enough, it's never enough.
Is it different from any other day? How? Not entirely. It's mainly the everyday thing of me and Bob just yelling at each other.
Yeah, they sure do a good old mess of it on here, too.
Hey, it gives you a chance to talk to me so you can go ahead and finish your goddamn work.
I mean, it's not like you're going to get done anytime soon.
Got some good filler. Hey, man, you know what? This weekend, if things fall through again like last weekend, I'm going to have another paint chill stream. Maybe I'll get another work or two done.
I don't think it's going to fall through this time. I actually made sure my schedule is cleared on Saturday. I want to watch Katie. I want to watch the Katie episode so damn bad.
It's actually pretty good. I liked it.
What about you, Bob? You gonna finally show up?
If I don't work.
Well, just come over to work.
If I don't close.
Well, you're the goddamn boss. Make sure you don't close.
I'm the second in command. I'm not the one who does the scheduling.
You have influence on the person who does scheduling.
Yes, after I just got an entire week off, I'm definitely going to make demands.
That's right. You show him who's boss.
Yeah.
You say, "This is me now. I'm taking charge, bud."
No.
We have reached the 1 hour mark. Kyle, you want to keep going?
It's up to you guys. You guys want to do a little bit of filler, or do you guys want to call it?
I said I got everything I did want to talk about. And I had a long day of fucking. I need to shut down.
Need to shut down. Well,
Yeah,
I almost got this guy done. I just got to do his lens. I got to do right here along the axe handle. I'm gonna do some Wraith. I gotta redo a second coat here because you can kind of see that black showing through. So second coat here, which I was just about to do. Get some Wraith bone here. Get the lenses done up. And then he's got a little tooth here I'm gonna hit with the Wraith bone also. And I was gonna do the fuses with Wraith bone. And then, like I said, I'm not doing any of the shading or the washing. I'm gonna be doing that when I get them all done. I'm gonna do all the wash. So far I have these 3 completed. I got my Rocket Boy, I got my Slasher Boy, and I got my Gunner. So these guys are all set and done. I just gotta do the shading. When you do the shading, it gives it that like darker, grimy look, like what the Kriegsman has here, where everything's all dark and grimy, and it fills the recesses in and gives it more depth and everything. I use Agrax Earth Shade, and then if I have to shade it with a certain color, I do have some greens and blues and yellows for like fire and whatnot. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got left for this guy, and then he's about done. And then I have after him, I have 5 more orcs.
Yeah, 5.
And then I have my little grot guy, and then I have my my bomb squig. And then the orc army will be done, and then I can do the Kriegsmen. And then when the Kriegsmen are done, we can officially play a game of Kill Team.
But Kyle, you still have all that terrain to finish.
The fucking orc terrain's done. All right, the ruins.
What about the ruins?
The ruins.
Yeah, the
I
ruins.
can just fuck off for later because oh my god, it's twice the size of the orc terrain, and the orc terrain took me a fucking 2 months. Holy shit! All right, I'm going to the end screen.
Everybody, you gotta spam the Discord. Do the terrain.
Oh my god, fuck the terrain. When I put that ruins together, and I took one of the orc fortresses and put it against one of the ruins, and I saw that fucking shit was 3 times, like 3 times as big, I wanted to fucking shit myself. I'm like, why? It took me this long to do the fucking orc fortresses and the oil pump. Now I got something 3 times the size.
Yeah, Kyle, Keeper, 2005, be immersive, do the terrain.
Fucking goddamn it!
Do the terrain.
What you guys don't understand is I can't just do what everyone else does, where they like paint it like one color and then do like all the highlights another color and call it done. I actually have to do all the details because it drives me nuts if I don't. So to do one little thing of terrain, it takes me a month.
Just do it, Kyle.
All right, all you goddamn Shia LaBeouf fucks, okay? Do you want to play a game of Killzone or not?
First off, it's Kill Team. Second off,
Kill
not
Team,
if the terrain's
whatever.
not painted.
Yeah, not painted, Kyle.
Oh my god. All right, everybody. Well, this has been the Art of Lore show. Jump on our Discord, join our Discord.
We are the most annoying force in the galaxy.
Fuck yeah, fuck
Oh,
that.
Jesus. Join our Discord, check out our YouTube if you want to go watch past episodes. Check out our Instagram. Yes, sadly, I have an Instagram. Yeah, just give us a follow, and if you like what you saw, and we'll just keep going from here. And it sounds like the next episode will most likely be part 2 of the Mechanicum, which is actually the Adeptus Mechanicus.
Yes, we're going to talk about the Horus Heresy, and we're going to talk about the
Don't say we're going to talk about the Horus Heresy, because that's going to be like fucking 4 episodes.
No, we're going to talk about the Adeptus Mechanicus version of the Horus Heresy, aka what's going on in Mars at the time.
That's better. We'll just go with that.
Going Mars!
Yeah, if there is actually This is gonna be an episode where we're probably gonna have to have 4 filler episodes, because if I'm going to do that, I'm actually going to read the books. And oh my god, there's so many books, and there's like a fucking 1,000 pages each. Oh,
Yeah, there's like 60 pages of books of that fucking series, bud.
oh, trust me. I'm only gonna be reading the beginning part. Okay, I'm only gonna read the first 4 books, because I'm not gonna sit around and watch Gilliman jerk off about the Codex Astartes for books.
Be honest with you, if we're being perfectly honest, when he came back and noticed how everybody was Bible humping, he literally got so angry he locked himself in a room for 3 days.
Ultra depression.
Okay, Angron.
He literally pulled an Agron. He was so pissed at everybody. He took an entire 72 hours, locked himself in a room, and went.
What else can you say except Logar won?
Yes, technically he was right in the end.
Even Gilliman himself said Logar had his way.
Logar won, bud.
we only accepted religion after we kicked him out because we don't like little kid touchers.
Alright, but we're going to call it here.
Yeah.
Right, Kyle?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for stopping by. This has been The Art of Lore with our special guest, Codicere Bob.
So there'd be a epistolary at this rate.
Magos Explorer, Alan. And your Phaeon artist, Kyle. So,
have a good one.
Until the next episode, I hope you all have a good night.